Hi, I'm Dustin Albertson. I'm Director of Product Management with Cloud and Applications at Veeam Software. And with me, I have not only a great partner, but someone I consider a great friend as well, Wasabi. So Drew, can you introduce yourself?
Yeah, absolutely. My name is Drew Schlussel. I am the Senior Director of Product Marketing at Wasabi Technologies, and have the pleasure of spending way too much time with this guy sitting to my right.
So we're gonna do it a little different this time. Instead of me interviewing you, you get to interview me.
Yeah, I'm a control freak. You know that about me. I love doing this stuff. Okay,
Let's do it.
so we'll start off easy,
Okay.
right? I hear you're a car guy.
I am.
So what are you driving these days?
I just ordered a a 23 Ford Bronco Raptor. I'm waiting for it to be delivered. But in between then, I have a M5 that is a daily driver and a Ford Raptor truck that is also a daily driver.
How much horsepower on that M5?
It's over 1,000.
All right, horsepower is a good theme to work off
Okay.
of. I think we got a lot of horsepower here today. All right, we've been working together for 2 years plus. What do you love most about Wasabi?
All right. It's kind of a loaded question, but I'll answer it in two ways. First, from the partnership aspect, Wasabi and Veeam have a very similar kind of culture. It's kind of one of those all hands on deck, just get it done type culture. So we are very symbiotic there. And then from the technical aspect, since I'm a technical guy, we at Veeam say it just works. Wasabi's the same. It just works, right? And from a pricing standpoint, it just makes it super simple for customers to understand. That's one of the biggest questions that I get from customers is, how do I price this? How do I price my object storage? How much am I going to need? And with Wasabi, that doesn't come into play. So anything that can make my day easier is what I like.
Very easy.
Yeah.
All right, I think you jumped ahead, but let's talk about how does Wasabi make Veeam's data platform better?
Okay. So again, it comes down to that simplicity, right? Some of the advanced features that you have with object lock and
Yep.
being able to keep data secure. But again, it comes back to ease of use. If it's not easy, customers are not going to use it. So I can set up a Wasabi bucket, connect Veeam, and have backups going offsite that are immutable and secure in under a minute. I mean, it's super easy, and it's literally that fast. So
Yeah, you can.
that's really the kind of the power of it together. But to add on to that, the speed that Wasabi has grown as a company with the regions and the kind of matched, our growth, I will say. So you're worldwide now. It's in every region. There's a locale close.
Yep.
So it's not only our customers in North America, it's our customers globally.
Right. Yeah. And that's important because with V12 and direct to object, right, we definitely are seeing a pickup in folks that are taking advantage of cloud
Correct.
storage, right?
Yeah, and it's also new opportunities, right? So it's not just VBR sending backups offsite. It's now we have NAS that can go offsite. We have agents that can go direct to object. We have VB365 that can go to object. So object for Veeam is becoming a first-class citizen. It's where you should land, and there's myriad of reasons of why, right? And we don't have enough time to go into that, but there's a myriad of reasons of why object just makes sense for backup, and why Wasabi and Veeam together makes even more sense, right?
Yep, absolutely. All right, you're doing well.
All right.
You're doing well. You mentioned predictable pricing, or at least I'll put words in your mouth,
Yeah.
right? I think, right, that our predictable pricing amplifies Veeam's value, right? It's my belief that we actually make space for customers, our mutual customers, so that instead of spending all their money on storage, right, they can spend a little more on expanding what they use in the Veeam platform.
Yeah.
Right? Heard today in the general session, right? You've got a monitoring and analytics capability that more people need to take advantage of.
Correct.
Talk about that a
Yeah.
little bit.
So Veeam One is one of those things that it comes with, we bundle it with some of the larger tiers of a VBR that we have. So like Enterprise Plus, stuff like that, Availability Suite. It comes with it, but not a lot of people tend to deploy it, right? It requires a different server and requires some maintenance, but its benefit is far outweighs the amount of time to take to install it. But what it does is help you right size your environment, scale your environment, monitor your storage, and just makes all of that much better.
No surprises.
Yeah.
Yep, I like that. And again, I mean, we pride ourselves in providing a product that is absolutely predictable, right? No surprises as well, right? Take the number of terabytes per month times the price, that's your bill. No egress fees, no API request fees, right? There's no penalty in practicing your restores, right? I think we've talked about that in the past as well. And how important is that?
It's super important, right? We have a rule for it. So it's if you're not testing your backups, you're failing. Yeah. So you need to test your backups, and that's again the key point of Wasabi is you can test your backups and not have a tax associated with that.
Yep. All right, last question.
Okay.
Coming around the corner, shot clock is counting down. In the time that you've been with Veeam, I think it's about 8 years now. How has cloud storage landscape changed, and where do you see Wasabi as a disruptor in that landscape?
Good question. So in 8 years, it doesn't seem like a long time. It feels like a long time, but it doesn't seem like a long time. But you go from storage, file-based storage, to disk-based storage. Object storage was just a twinkle back then. It wasn't even super popular, but object storage has grown faster than any other storage type in the past 8 years. It's become, like I said, a first-class citizen. Yep. In that time, I reached out to Wasabi a few years back when I saw some grumblings on the internet and Reddit and stuff like that to set up that partnership because I thought that, hey, customers are liking this. This is where we need to be focusing on. So in that short period of time since then, Object has come front and center. You can see it in our interface. Every product that we have has some sort of object integration. And as a matter of fact, Wasabi is in 2 of those products as an option in the drop-down to send data to. So
yes, it is.
It has come around very fast, and we're super excited to see what the future holds for it.
Love it. Love it. All right, that's all I got.
All right. You want to do an outro or?
Yeah, sure. So let me think for a second. Yeah, all right, here we go. So if you want to check out Wasabi and try Veeam at the same time, there's a 30-day free trial. Go to wasabi.com, check out the free trial, and grab yourself a copy of VBR or VBM. Give it a shot. How's that?
Works.
Okay.